Hey YouTube, long time no see. It's probably been 7-8 years since I've made a video on this channel. In 2016 my wife passed away, and I kind of lost interest in the garage and doing these videos. But anyway, I decided I'm going to revive this channel and do some more tool reviews and a couple projects that I've been doing around here lately. I've gotten back into it again. So anyway, without further ado, the first tool I'm going to review today is a brand new one from Harbor Freight. They didn't even have it on the shelf yet. I had to go in and ask for it, and they had to pull it out of the back. This is a Bauer table saw miter gauge. I've been wanting one for my table saw for years, but I just couldn't get myself to spend the $200-300 for one on Amazon. These big brand names like Jessam and Woodpeckers and whatever that other one is, I can't remember the name of it. But this one here is $49. I got 10% off it, and so I paid $44 for it, which I thought was a really good deal. And let's see how it does and what kind of quality I got for $44. Through the magic of video, since I've already put it together and everything, I'm going to snap my fingers and it'll be all assembled, ready to go. Here we go. I can't snap. Well, I better clap. How's that? There. And here's what it looks like. Now, I was very surprised how heavy it is. It is made of all metal. The only thing plastic are plastic knobs. Just turn it around. And the tighten thing down here. To adjust the angle, you loosen this red knob and loosen that, and then you pull this back and you can adjust it. It's got stops at 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, and then I guess it would be 70 or 75 or something. At the very end is not marked, so I'm not real sure. It goes all the way to the end, but it's not marked. So I'm assuming since it's 15 degrees for each indent, it would be 75. But we're going to test it for accuracy. It also has a stop, so you can put your wood on there and make multiple cuts and not have to worry about measuring each one. The miter gauge itself is for a 3/4 inch saw. It also has on the sides, it has little set screws, so you can adjust it for tightness. So if it's too loose on your slot on your table saw, you can also adjust the tightness of that. The stop block can be moved. It also has this big red knob right here. You can loosen that, and it has, I believe, let's see, that extension goes out probably about 12 inches, I think. Yeah, about 12 inches. Well, I'm not sure what happened here. This moves up. This little thing moves on here, and it has to. There we go. Like that. So when you push it in, you tighten that up, and it stays in place. Or if you want to extend it, tighten it up and it stays in place. Not a bad little miter saw, miter gauge for $44. Well, let's put it on the table saw and let's see how accurate it is. With my square, I can put the square on it. Let's do it this way. So I've got that lever. Make sure it's on 0. And that's pretty level. It looks pretty square. But we'll do the test on a piece of board, and then we'll see what the final verdict is. And without further ado, let's go to the table saw. All right. Was on YouTube, and I only found one review on this because it's such a new item. That's what incentivized me to do a second review. So far, I think, like I say, I'm sure you can buy, you know, $100, $200 miter saws that are going to be much better. But if this one does what it's supposed to do and it cuts straight, I think it's going to be a good bargain. I found a piece of scrap wood that we're going to use. Get my pencil out of the way. And let's do a cut. Put my blade down. I was doing something else earlier with it. I'll put that blade down where it belongs. I like to put it just a little bit over the curve, so maybe like 1/8 inch sticking out. Okay, and we're going to turn the table saw on. I'm not worried about dust collection. We're not going to cut that much. Let's see, I can use the stop if I want to, and I could make multiple cuts. We're not going to use a stop right now. All I want to do is cut a piece of wood and try it for accuracy. Get my square. And let's see how well it did. Let's see which camera do I want to use here. I'll use this one here. I would say that is dead on accurate. I am impressed. For $44, if you need a miter gauge for your tabletop, you could almost use it for the router table too, I guess, if you want to. But if you need, for your table saw, you need a cheap miter gauge and you're on a budget, I can highly recommend this one. It's made completely out of all metal and aluminum. The only, like I said, the only plastic pieces are the knobs. The rest is all metal. It has a very easy to see gauge. I don't know if you saw it previously, but the numbers are in white, and it is very easy to see and read which stops you have. Let's try a 45 degree and see how accurate the 45 degree is. I'm going to put this on, loosen the red knob up, loosen the top knob, pull that spring lever back. Let's put it on 45. And then let's cut another piece. We're going to tighten that. Is that the 45 stop? And my board's a little too short, but I think we can make it work. Okay guys, I'm a real dummy. When I cut the angle on here, I said that my piece was a little too short and I had to put it right on the edge here like that. I forgot that you turn these two things and the whole thing slides over. So now you can adjust where the fence is compared to where the blade is, and you can you can make that 45-degree cut. I missed that somehow. So anyway, that's what these two knobs here are for. You can slide it back and forth. And I guess this is my first video in several years, and bit on the rusty side. So sorry about that. Let's see if that's accurate. Starting to figure out my orientation here. Am I the only one that does this? Can never figure out where to put the rule? There it goes. Let's get close to the camera. I would say that is right on the money. It is perfect. That's a perfect 45-degree cut. So I'm very impressed with the Smarter Gauge. For Harbor Freight, it's Bauer. I know people rag on Harbor Freight all the time. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I do buy a lot of Harbor Freight stuff. But this, I think this is a really good bargain for $49. So I'll go to Harbor Freight, pick one up. A lot of stores aren't even carrying them yet. That's how new it is. The store that I went to had 2 of them in stock, according to their website. And they actually had to go to the back and find the item number because it was so new they hadn't put them on a shelf yet. So I think I got a real good steal and a real good bargain at $44. I hope this video helps you out if you're looking for a miter gauge. And in the future, I'll be making some more videos on tool reviews and some projects I got going on around here. I'll maybe do some catch up on some tools I bought previously while I was absent for all those years. But I hope you subscribe to my channel, and those that have hung around for all these years and you still subscribe, I say thank you, and apologize for the absence. I'm sure most of you thought I kicked the bucket or something, but I didn't. I'm still here. But I hope this YouTube channel will take off, and we can have some fun making some projects and doing some tool reviews. And we'll catch you next time.